Hello everybody, welcome to your very first e-commerce training for beginners. I am your host Farouk Olashpo from smallbusinesspod.com. In this training, you are going to learn how to start a profitable e-commerce business. But before we dive on, I need to show you what you will be learning from the very first lesson to the last one. The first lesson is just a brief introduction about e-commerce, which is what we are doing. We will be talking about the types of products and how to generate ideas. The third lesson will be focused on identifying customers using free tools and how you can evaluate them. Then we'll be discussing about the e-commerce platforms like online marketplaces, for example eBay, Etsy, and other e-commerce stores builders, for example WooCommerce and Shopify. You are going to learn how to fulfill orders, as well as the various payment channels that are available for e-commerce platforms. Then finally, you will be learning how to promote your e-commerce store, which is one of the key defining steps in any online business. By the end of this training, you should be able to draw an e-commerce business plan for your business. Without further delay, let's get started. Why this training in the first place? Just like any other business, without a detailed plan, you have planned for your failure. Many beginner entrepreneurs only want to take their small businesses online without spending their time to learn about the technicality. Every business has its own pros and cons. Planning makes you maneuver challenging tasks efficiently. E-commerce is another business model on its own, different from the traditional way of transaction. Therefore, before you start an e-commerce business, you need to create a productive checklist that will help you navigate through its challenges efficiently. What is e-commerce? E-commerce stands for electronic commerce. It is a business where transactions and sale of products are conducted online. The product can be a physical product, for example clothes, shoes, bags, etc., or digital downloadable products, for example ebooks, videos, music files, etc. There are different types of transactions that are conducted online depending on the nature of the e-commerce platform and your audience. Transaction can be any of the following: business to business, which is also called B2B. In this business, you sell directly to other business. For example, we have Evernote and Hootsuite. The second one is business to customer, which is also called B2C. You sell directly to consumers. We have Amazon and eBay. Another transaction type is customer to customer, which is also called C2C. For example, the freelance website like Fiverr and Freelancer. You should know some facts about e-commerce because it is one of the fastest growing business with a growth of about 23% year over year. It has an increased purchase rate with over 93.5% of global internet users to have purchased products online. What about the benefits of e-commerce? Number one, it is convenient for both customers and marketers. Every e-commerce store is up and running anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and customers can make purchases whenever they find it convenient without thinking about office hours, how to get to the location, and similar things they would otherwise need to consider for a physical store. Secondly, you do not have to pay thousands of dollars unlike physical retail stores before selling. Number three, you can reach out to customers beyond your area having an online presence. It has no opening and closing hours. Another benefit of e-commerce is you can retarget browsers who visited your store and abandoned cart using modern digital marketing tools. And finally, you have a potential to sell to customers abroad once you have your custom documentation ready. Okay, let's use Amazon as a case study for the benefits of e-commerce. According to Guidea.com, Amazon grew to a fortune of $24 billion amid the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, a roughly 20% increase to $138 billion in 4 months. While other traditional shops have been forced to shut because of the COVID-19 lockdown, Amazon recruited extra 175,000 workers to cope with the surge in orders during the pandemic. Let's take a look at some of the downside of e-commerce. Firstly, you should know that your product niche can be highly competitive. For example, any niche that falls under the fashion category is highly competitive because everybody loves to buy a fashion product, and due to that, you will have to spend a lot of money on marketing. Secondly, you can experience a site crash, most especially if you have a surge in store traffic, maybe when you run a compelling ads campaign with Facebook and your hosting platform is poor. So get to use a reliable web host. if you will be creating your store yourself. Number 3, one of the causes of cart abandonment is the inability for customers to test products, and you'll be having this challenge if you do not have a good product description, especially for digital products. And finally, shipping and fulfillment. This is the challenging phase of e-commerce business for physical product merchants. A shipping strategy is vital for you if you want to build a good customer loyalty. Kindly take this action by going to my website at smallbusinesspod.com to download my e-commerce cheat sheet for a quick e-commerce business checklist and glossary of an e-commerce business. Thanks a lot everybody for watching this one. We'll be learning about products and how to get ideas. Have a nice day. See you in the next video.